Welcome to December, my awesome viewers. It's white and cold outside, but I'm hoping my update today leaves you feeling warm and cheerful. For an update, we'll start with the US, we'll come home to Canada, and we'll round it off with the market returns. So let's start with the US. A large part of the focus for US has been the US-China trade talks. And while there has been no trade deal as yet, the good news is that there have been no additional tariffs imposed as well. So while we wait for this hopefully imminent trade deal, the US economy has been propelled forward on the strength of the US consumer. It looks like the US consumer is in a very good shape. And there is a possibility of an imminent trade deal. So you put the two together and all of a sudden there is optimism in the air. And you can call it the ho, ho, ho effect. And as happened, the volatility has dropped like a stone. It's always safe to say for now. But with an election year looming, I am hopeful that we would have some kind of good news very soon from US. Let's come home to Canada. The labor market took a brief pause for the month of October. However, we've had a phenomenal run. And if you look at it in the context of the geopolitical tensions easing in the case of a possible China-US trade deal, I think that provides the tailwinds that will be very helpful to an export-based commodity economy like ours. So although the Bank of Canada had opened the possibility of a rate cut, if the economy continues to stay and grow strong, it's very unlikely the Bank of Canada follows the Fed with an additional rate cut into 2020. So what does this all mean for index returns? So let's look at the numbers. The markets were closed on Friday for the Thanksgiving, so these numbers are a week old. But the underlying message hasn't changed, and which is that different asset classes are hanging on to whatever returns we've had for 2019. Which means that we are setting up ourselves for hopefully for a very strong finish to 2019 and a great start to 2020. Now, since I've mentioned 2020, that's also the season for the tax season to start ahead with. So if you haven't looked at your portfolios and you're looking to do some tax planning for 2020, so you know the number to call, 905-363-5035. Now, it's December, it's the time for holidays. I want to wish you a very happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you again in the new year. Bye for now.